Does business strategy sound more theoretical or academic than practical? Do you constantly devise business strategy only to find that it's too cumbersome to actually implement? Does your small business just stubbornly refuse to pivot to a new way of doing things? Does implementation sound like a big challenge? Does business strategy sound like something only big corporations actually get to use as a tool? In today's video, we'll talk about what to do once you've actually formulated your strategy. We'll discuss how to begin using or implementing it. We'll talk about ways to make it stick, and we'll discuss a couple of great case studies from our own clients who slowly but surely have made some great headway when it comes to actually implementing their new strategy and how they managed to keep it simple. But first, a quick offer. Download our 6-point strategy checklist, a handy PDF reference guide that every small business owner and entrepreneur needs, especially if you don't already have a concrete business strategy or if a reevaluation is in order. Click on the link in the description below to download it right now for free. Change is hard. Strategy is how you achieve your business goals. New strategy inevitably means new ways, new processes, and new systems and new habits. And this is precisely why a strategic overhaul is never going to succeed in any business with more than a handful of employees. We all are creatures of habit, and changing habits takes time. So first things first. When you formulate or reformulate or recreate your business strategy and decide to implement it, you need a certain period of time for the implementation to actually take place. Do not expect to have a company meeting and then just snap your fingers and witness a total 100% overhaul of the way things are done. It just doesn't work that way. Do not focus on making too many changes at once. Now, sure, deep down you might know that a lot needs to change, but you also need to understand that all those changes can only take place over several months, if not years. The biggest mistake I see small business owners making all the time is trying to pivot too hard, too fast. Think of your business as a little cruise ship. You can't just change your heading in 5 minutes. The experienced captain understands that the cruise ship needs some time to change its direction. And the even more experienced captain understands that smoother transition can only come if it takes a little bit longer. Now, time for a quick case study. I'm working with a client right now to help him pivot towards a business dashboard-based strategy. Now, a business dashboard is exactly what it sounds like, a dashboard that lets you monitor the important KPIs or key performance indicators in your business. And most small business owners don't have a dashboard, but you really need to have it. Developing your business dashboard is a strategic move like no other. You wouldn't drive a car without a dashboard that puts important information about its condition front and center. So why would you run a business blind? So back to the case study. We had a call to discuss which KPIs he should be focusing on. For our 1-year target is to have a separate monitor or TV hanging in his office wall in a portrait mode, right? Keeping the important KPIs graphically displayed, updating in real time. Now, but here's the important thing. We set a 1-year target for that, not 1 week. And while we did list several KPIs the ideal dashboard would have, we can only commit so many resources to developing it right now. And we only have access to so much data right now that's usable. Now, in a few months, we'd like to be able to track in real time how much time it takes for leads to convert into clients and break that down by the source of traffic along with the conversion rate based on each source. But measuring those KPIs right now is impractical. So we've settled this week to only track the number of new leads acquired altogether and the number of unsubscriptions or attrition rate and the overall subscriber list growth. Then next week, we'll start working on the cost of acquiring a new lead. The following week, we'll start tracking the cost of growing the list, which takes into account the attrition rate and not just the new leads, and so on. We aren't going to spend more than a few minutes on developing the dashboard each week. Of the overall strategic overhaul we've planned for them, the business dashboard is a crucial component. But neither is the overall strategic overhaul going to happen overnight, nor is any component of it going to be developed overnight. It'll probably take some time, and we understand that. The important thing is we'll continue to pivot and we'll be consistent about it. And no matter how slow we are, being consistent guarantees that the forces of compounding are working in our favor. Bottom line, whether you're looking to implement strategic changes or you're looking for a complete business strategy overhaul, start small and be consistent. Understand that everybody in your company is busy and that they have habits in place that will take some time to change. Another case study. For a long time, it was not our objective here at Westernston to promote Westernston at all because we wanted to, stay small, and the new business that came through referrals or word of mouth was more than enough to keep us occupied. But now that our objective has changed, so has our strategy. At the heart of our new business strategy is content marketing and content amplification as well. And yet we are only devoting about 2 hours of company time to it each day. Better yet, we have broken it down to a template. We have a system for the entire content marketing aspect of the new strategy. So here's what it looks like. The first step in this template is finding a relevant topic to create content about. We use several tools to do that, and you can find links to those in the description below. The second step is writing the actual article, which also doubles up as a script for the video. This very video is created using the exact same content marketing template. The third step is to promote content using various social media channels using tools like Missing Letter that make all of the content posting and promotion a breeze. Again, you can find links in the description below. And the fourth and the final step is to amplify the content promotion through paid advertising. Our entire 3-part paid marketing philosophy can be found in our 3-part series on the triangle of marketing. Links again can be found in the description below this video. It's a simple, repeatable process that all of us here at Westernston can work. Now all we have to do is make a habit out of it and ensure that we are putting in 2 hours into it each day, and we're set. Strategy needs to be revisited from time to time, but new strategy can only be implemented if you break it down into simple and repeatable steps. New strategy can only be implemented if you tell John Doe what he needs to now do on a daily basis and how. And the final piece to this puzzle is inspection. Whatever gets inspected gets respected. If you simply tell John Doe to follow a new process, but then don't ensure that John is actually working the new system the way you want, he'll soon revert to his old habits and his old way of doing things. So make sure you inspect the changes until the new processes become ingrained habits. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. To summarize, start with the small changes. Overhauls just don't happen overnight, and they can only take place over a certain period of time. Secondly, break the new strategy down into actionable and repeatable, simple processes that your staff and more importantly, even you yourself can work on a daily basis. And finally, whatever gets inspected gets respected. So ensure that the new processes are being followed until such time that they become ingrained habits. Thanks for watching this video. My name is Lakshay Behl, and on behalf of Westernston, I welcome you to download our handy 6-part business strategy checklist, which is a PDF that acts as a nifty reference guide to get you started with formulating or maybe even reevaluating your business strategy for your small business. If you like this video, hit like. If you have a question, a complaint, or a suggestion, leave a comment below. And subscribe for more videos like this by clicking on the Westernston logo here, right here. It's right here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.